Hello everyone, welcome back.
To Murder School V3.
Yes.
Hooray.
So, last time we saw our second murder, and something I've thought about since last time. If the same rules that have applied in previous games applies here, I'm pretty sure Angie is the blackened, just straight up.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
So, recall the trial for, Nagito in the previous game. Chiaki was designated as the blackened because she threw the, fire
grenade. Actually,
yeah, the fire grenade that had the poison in it.
Actually, no. I don't think it was ever determined who. Technically, all of us.
No, it absolutely was determined. It was that all of us threw the grenades, but the killer was the one who threw the one with the poison in it, and that was Chiaki.
Yeah, but we couldn't determine that at the time.
We sort of
and
did.
So because everyone didn't want to like sacrifice anyone else, Chiaki, knowing that she was a traitor, decided her out herself so she could save everybody.
No. It was that Chiaki, knowing that she was the traitor, and by proxy, Nagito's target said who she was, and it turned out that she was correct because she was the one who threw the poison grenade.
Yeah, she was trusting in Nagito's luck to have made it so that she would be the blackened.
I see.
But still, the point is, we know that if someone uses... the person who uses the murder weapon to kill the target, regardless of whether they intended to or if they even knew it was a murder weapon, or even if they knew the person was there, they'll be marked as a blackened. And Angie is the one who released the piranhas. So, that's my theory. Now, if that's the case, this is going to be the shortest trial ever, but let's find out. For the second time at the Ultimate Academy, a body discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running.
What? What's going on?
Give me a second, I'm shutting the door! I don't know what happened!
We should break the tank, right? We gotta check what's inside.
Kokichi,
there a
why
way
are
to
you
drain it?
alive?
Heavy oof. Is there a way to, like, drain it without breaking it?
Probably not.
No. Sadly.
What?
Secret?
What? Break it?
Yeah. Yeah, break it. It'll take too long to drain it by hand.
Huh? But what would we use? What would we... Blah, I am really stumbling over this sentence for some reason. But what would we even use to break...
Hey! Gonta, key boy, you're up!
Huh?
Oh no!
Huh? Huh? What do you mean, we're up?
You're so dumb.
Gonta, throw
Oh,
key boy as
no.
hard as you can. Use that robot like a battering ram.
Do
Oh,
not mock me.
no.
Who are you calling a battering ram?
Got it.
Gunta through Kibo. Got it!
Got it.
Then, to get you to take up your
Please,
gun.
wait.
Now, wait just a second. You don't need to team up now.
Are they gonna show? Oh no!
That's robophobic.
He literally got yeetest deletest.
It looks like a really cool stained glass window, to be honest.
Yeah. Sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out. We watched
Red,
helplessly.
yeah, sure, right.
We watched
Pepto-Bismol
helplessly
called
as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. Zin, I think it was last time when we encountered the pool, Kibo did mention that he is indeed waterproof.
Okay, but here's another question. Are piranhas delicious?
Possibly.
I believe they're like really, really bony fish, so probably not.
So,
I mean, if you cook enough of them.
okay, we're also considering, by the rules of Metal Gear Solid 3, if we eat those piranhas, we are eating Ryoma.
Oh God. Okay, then let's not eat the piranhas then.
However,
We'll just stick them in the ground and be able to grow corn with them. Okay.
I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. With Kurumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating.
I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place.
Kibo looks depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why.
However,
He's been reduced such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is.
I mean,
Indeed.
to be fair, he could be carried in one hand before all this happened.
This is true.
This is true.
Going to put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Going to think they fall.
ew.
Today, Ryoma's fish food, and tomorrow he'll be fish shit.
Oh,
That is disgusting.
Don't say such things.
Himiko?
Himiko, are you okay?
Is this...
This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again?
How? How could this happen? We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore we'd never let the killing game start up again.
Then what the fuck were you doing with
So that was
Gonta
all
all
just a
this time?
lie? You guys are liars! All you liars! Apologize to Ryoma! He believed the killing game wouldn't happen anymore!
unacceptable?
Your disingenuous tears mark you as the liar right now.
Did I get caught?
Oh, you figured it out? You got a pretty good eye there, Kyo.
Hey!
Hey guys! How's it feel now that you got a second murder victim on your hands?
Terrible, thank you for asking.
Huh? Ryoma's transparent? Has my X-ray vision superpower finally awakened?
Rise and shine or sign.
I feel like
Oh,
if we're gonna do an I feel like if we're gonna do an op
How are
cause,
y'all doing today?
good, but now I'm wondering, how the heck are we gonna figure out how he died if he's just a skeleton?
I mean,
That's part of the mystery now, ain't it?
yeah, we still have plenty of things we can investigate. And
I
I've
mean,
been
we
doing
can
fine.
still look at his bones.
That's nice!
The hell you saying?
Oh, that was Monokuma. Oh well.
Oh well.
You're right to go, Otto. What was your name? That's what he said.
Why is she
Oh
killed?
no.
Regarding what you said about not being able to get to the trial today, I'd say it's possible, not super likely, but possible. But you don't have to worry about
Stupid
glitches in
dumbass.
the trials because, as I told Earth, the only trials we have to really actively worry about that for is 1 and 6.
I see.
Also, to keep me company, and new mascots present lots of exciting business opportunities.
Who cares?
Wow.
Dang it!
But me too!
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, this conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with.
Cause Atua says so.
Don't we need to start investigating or something?
Alright!
Alright! I'll get the culprit this time for sure! Hurry up and get us the thingy!
Okay!
You mean the Monokuma file, right? I also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight.
Pops!
Oh?
Nah, that's totally unrelated.
Got it?
And that's that. Well,
They're so freaking cute!
He said it.
huh?
The way you pass out the files, it's just so cute. Why don't you come up with me over here?
And that is when I punch him in the face.
Oh boy.
Honest K, run.
All of you run. Okay, you're still cute though. You're okay.
She's
The
not as bad.
puking one is cute.
And yet she's
Why does
still
it puke like
adorable.
strawberry milk.
Can we not have this conversation?
So long. Farewell.
So then,
In any event, let us begin the investigation.
but
Investigation. So it's really going to start again.
Unfortunately.
Can't believe it. One of us killed Ryoma.
Someone among us.
how
Bonk.
this happened?
Sus.
Bonk.
No more. Going to no wanna investigate friends. No wanna suspect friends.
Then don't do it. I'm not going to investigate either.
Huh?
Because
You'll be fine if you're short a person, and I doubt a child caregiver would be much help. Later.
Maki!
Wait, Maki! I tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around and kept walking.
what was that?
The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna investigate?
Incomprehensible.
Well, maybe she's gonna do her own private investigation, or maybe she doesn't feel the need to.
She's been holed up in her research lab for some reason. I think her reason for storming off is related to that.
Probably.
That seems rather irresponsible.
Yes.
She likely assumes someone else will take care of it, and I suppose she isn't wrong. But why would she say that now? She participated in Rantaro's investigation. Although, I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What is she doing in there?
Jeez.
She is checking out the latest visual novel. Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating.
The latest
gotta
visual
say-
novel, The Death of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean,
Dang.
that is pretty good.
Dang, Shadow,
I'm-
you really do eat coffee beans with a spoon.
I'm seriously pissed that we gotta do this, but it's our only chance to survive.
Right?
Yep, I'll do my very best too.
Oh, you will not.
Because
Gonta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust.
Gota doesn't need to work hard.
You right?
Oh, yes, you right.
But we don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
Huh?
What?
Right? Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magical girl's show, right?
yeah?
Well, she said it.
Yeah.
So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl. Ugh.
Yeah.
But she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious.
Right?
But then again, she made herself look not suspicious, so now she's super suspicious.
Hey, degenerate male!
Gee, shut up already! How dare you toy with Himiko's pure heart?
You got me!
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name.
You gotta be kidding me!
Shut up, shut up! Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best, right, Himiko?
Yeah, Blanc, it could be Angie.
No.
No. It's the part where you agree with me.
Anyway,
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the underwater escape act?
because
If we know how the trick works, we can try and figure out how the culprit killed.
Next, you're gonna say, it's magic.
It's impossible.
Oh,
That's not possible.
Huh?
not possible? Why not?
It's magic.
There's no trick to my underwater escape, because it was my magic.
And here we fucking go. How long is that donkey-lipped midget gonna keep saying that?
In order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help. Cut it out.
Yeah, my answer won't change no matter what you say.
Because I'm a mage.
There's no trick to my magic, because it's magic.
Seriously? Come on.
How long are you... How long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're...
Wow, the one
already.
time that I actually agree with Kaito.
Let me adjust
Enough. If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic.
I think it might be magic. I mean, we've seen some pretty wild stuff.
I'll use my Neo Akido to liberate anyone who bullies Himiko.
What?
I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn.
Well, it's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll just find out myself.
right?
Actually, that sounds pretty fun!
It seems as if
To solve this mystery, we must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape act.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter.
He's right. We have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. The investigation is to save all of our lives, because we're risking our lives in the class trial.
Let the certified bot begin!
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec?
What's wrong?
I mean,
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
alright!
You're my sidekick from now on!
So we're having Kaito as our Watson now?
Oh,
Basically.
Kaito is our replacement Kaede. Nice.
More like Kaito is our, we are Kaito's Watson now.
I suppose that depends on which iteration of Sherlock Holmes and Watson you're going with. Your sidekick?
You know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations.
But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success!
But
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls, you just gotta do what I say.
He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean,
So...
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing for you to worry about.
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
okay.
Yeah, right. Kaito making me his sidekick like this. Could it be... Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
Seems like it.
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file.
Gotta take a sip of water.
The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. Oh, so he drowned before he was eaten. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. Well, no shit.
I love how his...
Come on.
I love how the damage heat map below the picture is just one giant pink blob.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's just pink all over considering he got eaten.
What? There's less threatening here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this.
The time of death isn't written here.
Huh?
Remember,
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct?
Yes. Not only we must remember what is written in the Monokuma file, we also must know what it. We also have to be aware of
Yes.
what not is in it.
Yep. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
what?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No,
No.
this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
Ha! There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there.
All right.
All right. Now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit.
He's pretty commanding, as I expected.
What do we got to look at?
What is this?
That is.
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten.
What the heck is the batten?
I think it's the thing the stage lights are connected to overhead. Ah, I see.
Very funny. I'm asking a serious question.
That's my serious response. I thought it was the thing the stage lights are attached to.
Yes, but I don't know what it is as a word, the noun.
So
Alright,
like,
I'm gonna look this up.
There's a little metal thing over a stage that the stage lights are connected to.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Dictionary. From noun, a long flat strip of squared wood or metal used to hold something in place or as a fastening against the wall.
Yeah.
It is also a verb to strengthen and fasten something with battens. Guess that's where batten down the hatches comes from.
Possibly. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show.
What's Kurumi doing on top of the stage?
I don't know.
We can't examine his bones?
No. I should investigate the
Oh,
stage.
maybe-
I'm sure there's a clue there.
I'm guessing we should probably do this first.
There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank.
we do know that the pool is on the other side. Higher than the piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it.
Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Oh god.
Yeah, I
Just
suppose so. Thank you.
saying this makes me just want to watch the Granada series of Sherlock Holmes.
It makes me want to Playmore Great Ace Attorney with Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, Herlock's fucking fantastic.
I love him so much.
I went on a journey of to hating him, to love to hating him, to absolutely loving him. He's fantastic.
He's such a dumbass. I love him.
He's so good.
To this day, I have no idea whether he's deliberately being a dumbass in his deductions, or if he's just deliberately fucking it up so that we learn.
Possibly both.
Well, that's you to find out. I'm not telling you the answer.
After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
Series.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
You can just
both
barely
games.
reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain, the window is open.
Well, I'd tell you, but I don't want to spoil Earth.
Ooh.
If the window's open, does that mean the
I can
culprit
DM
used
you.
it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this?
He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so...
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
Ah,
Hey, Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hunted from there.
You know...
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
Anna?
Kurumi, you're up.
Sorry, I was DMing Taze.
It seems
It's
that this
okay.
is where the lightning button for the gym is attached.
ah,
Kurumi.
It seems as if.
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. It seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again.
I never knew lighting... I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy.
Somewhere a lighting engineer is screaming in agony.
Yeah, like, it's probably not good for the baton. A tank full of water weighs an order of magnitude
lot.
more than lights.
Yeah, depending on the water. Yeah, depending on like the water volume too.
Sorry about that.
Especially
My
with the
cat
big
decided to pay me a visit. Anyway.
I wish
We
that
all
was
done
me.
here?
I wish... Go ahead.
Then let's go.
I kind of wish my cat would pay a visit for me, but
Yeah.
I know.
I know it
Sorry.
sucks.
okay.
Anyway, let's continue.
And yeah, about how much water the tank has, it looks like it's about 25 cubic feet.
I'm guessing that's a lot.
It is quite a lot. Yeah, okay.
Sorry about that squeak, by the way.
It's fine.
It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
okay,
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something.
You can't look at his body.
Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room.
ah,
That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room.
What's in his room to investigate?
remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had.
Oh,
Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
no.
I can't say for
possibility.
certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing.
Ah!
Oh, so that's what it is. Then is it some kind of clue?
I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was.
Psh, what the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
okay.
I'm certain of it.
Anyone else's skeleton is that kind,
Remember.
Hikaito?
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
no.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live.
Huh? What do you mean he was jealous?
I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us.
Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends?
Damn.
Right?
Damn it! That idiot!
There was no commentary on the crack in the skull. Maybe it's not relevant. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can.
Ugh, when I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them.
Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
The fuck?
What are you talking about?
Uh...
I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What? Do they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast.
But...
Compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed into that tank. You know, she's right. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, it was like full to bursting. Ah, so they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super cramped.
What a surprise!
Super cramped.
Jeez, we get it.
More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. The fragments of broken glass... The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There's so many
Surprised no one
tiny
got hurt
pieces.
from it.
I mean, I think Kibo might have been hurt. His feelings,
Yeah,
at
just a little
least.
bit. Yeah, he was hurt emotionally.
Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. And there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank?
They were in.
But I've never
What?
seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where do they come from?
Didn't Ryoma have handcuffs on him? Like, it was just part of his outfit?
I wouldn't have handcuffs on him.
That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse. So where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have had handcuffs is... Could it be... Shiuchi, you know this! You know this! Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the Ultimate Tennis Pro, but also for the Ultimate Prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Like, okay, I'm curious if we can see, like, on his art. Ugh. No, it's hiding too much. Anyway, I could have sworn he had them, like, in his, like, back pocket or something like that, or hanging off a wrist or something.
How is being a prisoner a talent block? How is being a Yakuza a talent?
I spilled water all over my shirt. Ew.
The ultimate prisoner is the one who beats up everyone else in the yard. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. And what exactly is this pane?
I know what it is. It's a pain in the neck.
I know what it is. It's magic.
Yeah.
His hat does have a pair of tennis rackets that can also be interpreted as handcuffs, though.
Loey said that he does have a cuff around his right foot.
Alright, back to practice. Watch it. Do some exercises with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong?
When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into the tank...
You sound very far away.
Sorry. Is this better?
Yeah, still a little thin though. Oh well.
How about now? I'm adjusting my microphone.
Much clearer.
Okay. Then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Back up just a little bit.
Sorry. Gonta, really sorry.
Come on.
Not your fault.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they would have just eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta.
Huh? Really? Does it say that in the Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the Monokuma sorry, hiccups. You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Oh,
You haven't even read the what? Huh?
Sorry. I just had a thought concerning some of the evidence we've seen so far about the square
What's
glass pane and the crammed piranhas. Perhaps there aren't more piranhas in the tank. That would make sense. Perhaps the glass pane was used to like partition off part of the piranha tank, and Ryoma was in the other part behind piranhas.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Gonta, not smart.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
There's a spider!
Oh no.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all.
Information only Gonta know?
Remember,
Remember? During the show, you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right?
Yeah, cause Gonta worry about Himiko.
could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised.
but you know,
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right?
So I think my theory's correct.
Yeah, that's right.
so...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh, Gonta see.
Gonta dunno. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that...
Sorry!
Sorry! Gonta should have watched tank better.
Not your fault.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick?
I'm positive that mystery will be an important point in this case. Alright, you little shit, what do you gotta say?
Hey, I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored. All right. Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come!
Kokichi, how would you like to help solve the mystery of the underwater escape trick? Step 1. We will toss you in the tank. You have 1 minute.
Ha!
Silly Shuichi, we don't have enough live piranhas to do that anymore.
I mean, they're all in a bucket.
We'll just make them more full.
Like I thought. If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
I'm honestly thinking that the way the trick works is irrelevant to the case.
Could it be? Oh, what if? Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him. And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage your show.
Yeah,
Where are you
Or
getting these
something like
ideas?
that. It's happened before, probably.
She reads way
Where
too
are
much
you getting
fan
these
fiction.
ideas?
I feel like that was in an anime or some shit.
Probably.
Hey, Flamwad, there's something I need you to tell me.
Well, that is the most polite insult I've been called today, so I'll take it.
Yeah, like, that's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know,
It's got nothing to do with the incident. It's had nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night.
Yeah, I thought he was Broly for a second.
What the hell was that about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on.
Yeah, I left at that part, so I have no idea what happened.
How did Mew escape from Gonta? She's not strong
Basically,
enough to fight him.
Gonta captured like more than half of the student body, brought him to his research lab because Kokichi lied to him about everybody not liking bugs and needing to hold an insect meet and greet, which was actually a front for him to be able to get Gonta to take them all there to keep them distracted while he went and stole all the monocub pads from their rooms to make a viewing party. Which it backfired on him tremendously because Kibo recorded him smack talking bugs and Gonta while he was out of the room and used the tape recorder feature that was built into his body to show that to Gonta and cue Kokichi being buried alive in bugs.
Oh, I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah, I mean, there's the highlight.
why you?
Do you have a clip?
Chop chop, you slimy shit!
I can make one later. I can give you a timestamp at least. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Chiyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later.
From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after, around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly,
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. Oh, that would have been a time when Himiko and Angie weren't in the gym, and someone could have messed with things. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So, from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then, those people without an alibi are me, Kurumi, Maki, and Ryoma.
I see you learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. What the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
You should come. I'm sure you'll love it.
why?
Knowing Miyu, she probably actually would.
Possibly.
Actually, I wouldn't lie. I'd be kind of interested if they weren't like all flying around everywhere. If it was
Yeah.
like a 1x1 gets
Yeah.
to hold, gets get.
Yeah,
Yes.
I said this at the time, but if Gonta like introduced people to bugs like one by one and like, you know, had like a carefully guided get to know the insect kind of thing, that'd be kind of neat. But instead
Yes.
what he did was he basically just opened all the cages and let them go wild.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
don't do
literally releasing a swarm while posing like an anime supervillain.
Yeah.
No, that's not how you do it.
By the way, Miu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
It was her boobs.
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? I love how the laugh is just the exact same intonation as a response to that. Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. That's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you about... I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then,
do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
No? I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. And the tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
They asked Karumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks, be to Atua.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success.
No, it's because of all of us.
Was it really a success? Yes. I would say it was a resounding success, but then a murder also happened. Like
It was a rounding success if you wanted to murder somebody.
Well, I mean, the trick went off without a hitch. Like,
Yeah.
By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine!
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Alright, so she technically killed Ryoma. We could all throw her into the prison. Does that sound good to everybody?
That was my initial thought, because not only were the piranhas her plan, she also dropped the piranhas. However, because the Monokuma file says that Ryoma
That he drowned.
Was drowning, he was probably dead before the piranhas got to him. So the killer is
That
whoever
seems
put
the
him in. Yeah, so the killer is whoever put him into the water.
Yeah, that's the most likely explanation.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those are from Himiko's lab, right? Correct?
Of course!
Yep. According to the piranha tank manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finish the prep work and we're about to take a break, Gonta captured us so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Oh, yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yeah, blog. Shuichi even said as such when we were talking to Gonta. Gonta was freaking out about how he should have saved Ryoma. And while Shuichi didn't explicitly point out the line in the Monokuma file, he did say that if you'd read it, you would have known that it would have been too late to save him by that point.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So, no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But...
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight. Not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy.
Personally, I think she's like this because she didn't have anything to believe in, or she created her own god, basically.
Atua is, I don't think she created it, is what I'm saying. I think she is just very, very devout. You were helping set up the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
Well,
I see. Let's see, I'm going to save Himiko for last.
however,
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. That reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then,
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Kaito, you're up.
Sorry. Is there anything to investigate backstage?
Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We follow Kyo backstage. There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There is a high probability that they used the same route. I actually don't think so. Partly because of my previous thought, and also because Himiko was surprised that Ryoma was in there. So, like, they couldn't have passed each other. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. It's magic!
It's magic.
I don't know why that line always makes me smile. This staircase goes up to the top of the stage. At first glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know.
It's magic.
There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who is wet was here doing something.
that's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
How would you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase?
could it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick.
I've noticed Shuichi seems to be a lot more, what's the word? Not methodical, but more... He's in the right mindset, basically, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
This is a
He's
pretty
thinking
long rope.
like a detective.
What was this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it.
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace.
Oh my.
When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay.
Oh my.
I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case?
Let's hope he's talking about sacred straw ropes and ropes used for purification, not the other kind.
Well,
I mean, his bio does say that he likes ropes.
yeah. It was a
In
village
more
where
ways
they
than one.
frequently did campouts, and so they had to use ropes to suspend their food supplies up in the air where bears couldn't reach them.
He must have done all his Eagle Scout badges on knots.
Yeah.
Well, you'll know what they say. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here. Oh.
Is there something here? No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out.
Well, I checked the staircase, the puddle, the water tank, the rope.
Is there anything up?
No. Well, although, thought, let me investigate the staircase after I've investigated the puddle. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the water, with the puddle next to it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Kaito
Wait,
just fell
Kaito.
asleep standing up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Kibo, I'm here to be your therapist.
Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is...
Let me guess, he's gonna say, why did you throw me?
When was Ryoma murdered?
Oh, never mind. He's more selfless than I thought.
Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
I doubt that.
Kaito, you didn't intend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast. Alone. You got it? I'm not suspicious!
Dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me.
Kibo does have a point.
Hey, degenerate male!
Hey, you! If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Akido to obliterate anyone who bullies Himiko.
But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Again, I think the magic trick is irrelevant to the murder.
Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. On the inside.
I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery. Shuichi, stop saying that word. You know she doesn't like it being called a trick.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But
I'll protect you!
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Akido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events.
Well, if you think of it, Himiko's trying to uphold the code of, a magician is never supposed to reveal their secrets.
yeah, but also, because Himiko is there as the ultimate mage, and given her outfit and, a lot of other things, I'm willing to bet the magic is actually magic. I mean, we have had 2 games where prominent characters had ultimate luck. So it's not like supernatural things are not a thing. I believe it's magic. I want to believe.
Thank you for believing in my magic.
I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now.
Well, our investigation's over now. So, who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked
That's
at.
true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then, I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there.
Is that everything?
Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue.
Come, Detective Earthdigger. Let us away.
So, we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Ah, right.
Don't screw
What the
around.
heck are you, moral support?
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless?
Yes.
He kind of is being moral support. Like, last time, we had sort of confided in him about, like, our deductions leading to Kaede becoming the Blackened, and how we felt bad about that. And so Shuichi thinks that he's pulling this whole, like, I'm the leader, you're the sidekick thing, as a way to say, I'm taking all the responsibility so you don't ever have to feel bad about anything that happens during this.
That's real good of him, though.
Yeah, so he is literally just being there as emotional support.
Which is important.
Is there a right way to respond to that? Alright. To the gym. Away!
Away!
Oh. Well, I was just gonna warp right to the gym, but what are you two doing over there?
Alright, well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water.
You do that.
Oh, I suppose I probably didn't need to check out the things in the order that he said. Oh. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So...
It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Ah, wait. Perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Samugi, what do you gotta say? What are you doing here, Samugi?
Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
Okay.
Huh, is that so?
Hey, so
So, did you find any clues?
I'm still thinking about that.
I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No. No. In fact, I still haven't found anything.
Then get to it! Looking around is how you find clues.
But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad.
Smoothie gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
Hey! So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way even plain old me can help out.
I mean, that is a...
Whoops.
Someone needs to keep that guy on a leash.
Is this used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in my magic shows before. I mean, I meant to go talk to Kokichi, but I suppose this is interesting too. But it has nothing to do with the
And
case.
to be fair, there's only like 2 people in this cast who would even have a leash. And do we really want you keeping an eye on Kokichi?
I'd actually
Yes.
find it funny because he'd beat the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, they absolutely get at each other constantly. Hey,
So we
Shuichi,
just-
do you want to ask me something?
Yeah, we just have Mew with a leash, just grab the popcorn and watch the sparks fly.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all.
Why did you call Gonta your favorite yesterday?
Yeah, it's like, Kokichi, you're wrong. I know Gonta is your favorite because Gonta falls for everything you say. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. Makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see. I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym's off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
hey,
And what were you doing then?
It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed towards the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh? Something happened?
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships.
Good.
Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something?
Oh, you were calling her your mom this morning when she was
Yep.
serving you breakfast.
Yep. Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier?
So mean.
She just kept talking and finally let me go at around 10 when nighttime rolled around.
Huh? A whole hour?
Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet.
I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That
Is that a request?
So that
Oh
means...
no!
Then I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up.
Then from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis.
After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gon's lab, it was already 11 p.m.
Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd?
Explain.
Saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear.
What?
It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a little bit. Wonder who it was.
Girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about?
By the way,
Oh,
By the way,
it was
you
Mew.
didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito?
Why was she running around in her undies?
Well, she did mention using her special woman powers to fend off Gonta, so...
Oh. That's decent.
Oh.
Where were you? And what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school.
I see.
Bet he got some excellent cardio out of it.
Yeah. Kaito was the one who told us that Broly was out to kick our ass.
Yeah, he looked really terrified. Guess that's all we can investigate here. Jesus.
Where else do we have to go? The pool and anywhere else?
Ryoma's room.
Yes,
The
right.
pool, Ryoma's
and his
room,
lab.
and his lab.
Yeah, and Ryoma's lab.
How do you feel about having some maps be turned and some not be turned?
Oh, what do you mean?
You know how sometimes they have a feature where you lock your map in place so you don't have to turn it around?
I see.
Oh yeah, anytime there's an opportunity to have it always locked in place, I will take it. I cannot stand
I'm the
the map
same.
rotating.
Same.
It depends
Because
on
I
the
get-
purpose for the map.
Yeah, but I like it being able to lock it because otherwise I would get so lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will just get turned around. Even my cartography skills get fucked up if the map is moving.
Yeah,
I just get
prefer
lost.
it. I prefer it to stay in place unless I don't intend to return to the place often. If it's a place that I'm like just going through once, like it's a level that I just run through one way, yeah, rotate it. Actually, I suppose a better way to put it is if I'm using it to like navigate an entire map, I prefer that it not rotate. If I'm using it as a radar, I prefer it to rotate. Or rather, if it's depending on whether I'm using it to see the whole zone or using it to just see my immediate surroundings. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess. Some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
There's something attached to it.
Rise and shine sign.
Yeah, there's a rope.
So what the heck have you all been up to lately?
I did some studying, did my laundry, finished beat the final boss of Octopath Traveler 2, and that's pretty much it.
I'm back on my ADHD meds, and I am binging my way through Tales of Arise to try and finish it so I can go and finish other games that I have left unfinished.
Oh, it's always a great feeling when you manage to get your ADHD medication.
Yeah,
Every time I do,
I feel so powerful.
Right? I always just imagine the Zelda item get jingled a da-da-da-da!
I've been playing the heck out of cassette piece, and good gods, I love that game so much.
Can't we all get along?
What?
Right now, you're on the threshold
So
of
long.
amazing
Farewell.
adventure.
That was pointless.
Yeah, that was incredibly pointless. I thought they were gonna say something like relevant to the inner
No,
tube,
they did
but
say
no.
it was one of them that put it there. One of us that put it there.
No, they said they didn't.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So then. Oh.
So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the monocubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to this case.
Isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be used for?
Definitely used for this case.
That is intriguing.
I gotta say, I'm super excited because in 2 weeks, the first half of the flea market that's in our state is going to happen, and I'm super excited.
Nice.
When is that happening? Out of curiosity.
I can link you the page.
You can see the gym's window over there.
That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree.
So,
Yes?
so Suk, the first dates are from May 9th to 14th, July 11th to the 16th, and then finally September 5th to the 10th.
Okay, so those first few days, good. That's all I needed to know.
Alright, let's continue.
Yes.
The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage.
If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right.
By the way, Earth, I have a friend asking about camping sometime this summer.
I mean, if we can find a time that works, it might be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, exposed equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting.
Hey, Suk, I have another question. How do you feel about popcorn?
It's alright.
This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still, plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Okay, I have to be super exact there. There's something else floating in the pool. Looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know...
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition as the ultimate detective. Really, nothing more about the inner tube.
Maybe the rules poster or something?
So one that I found peculiar. There are also some specifications written here. Those 82 feet length, 39 feet wide. Poolside is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. Something bothering me about the pool rules. They say...
Excuse me, had to sneeze.
Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Why is that?
What? Where'd you come from?
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
But dude, there's nothing... Why is that a violation, though? Because there's something really fantastic about swimming at nighttime.
Probably the same reason why the gym is off limits at nighttime. That would be a violation.
Oh, we can't
right?
have fun.
Yeah.
Hey, if anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exosols.
What?
You'd go that far?
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe it's because if there's an accident that happens at the gym or at the pool, if there's no one there, someone could die.
Maybe. Anyway.
Well, wait a minute. If he didn't... Oh, wait. That's... Never mind. I'll wait until there's dead air.
Yeah. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Well, at the very least, no one alive.
No swimming at nighttime. That might just play into this case.
Hey, so...
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But...
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case.
But you know...
if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
So...
Maybe they didn't have
Just
time.
Leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No. Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get to the inner tube.
Remember,
the water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water.
Couldn't get in the water? Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know...
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
All right.
There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. We didn't have something like that at the research lab, but I felt like we checked out everything there. Oh well, if plot doesn't advance after Ryoma's room and lab, I'll go back to Himiko's lab.
Yeah, probably smart. Oh, Ryoma Chibi looks so cute.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So, where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase?
Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them.
That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hey!
You see, if you suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember,
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
That's true.
okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means...
Got it.
So it's just like we thought. That video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
All right. That's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick.
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah.
They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So, maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together.
Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be impossible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Hey!
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
No! If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us.
That's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Alright. Off to the tennis lab. Third floor. Oh, actually. Okay, so I did check out everything in Himiko's lab. There's no longer an exclamation point.
Hey!
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
Anna?
Oh. You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own?
That's completely different. This is...
That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Couldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
He's our Watson, basically. Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey!
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to.
Is that alright?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because
all of our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
Then I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him. If you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all.
Holy shit, that's scary. So, Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl.
listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey.
She's hiding something. She's hiding something.
Oh yeah.
Are we done here? Go ahead.
I think her talent is different than what she's told us it is.
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything.
Okay, I'm done here.
Huh? You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma.
Yeah.
That's what my instincts are telling me.
What would she have to gain by doing it?
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good.
In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Yeah, Blanc, she is being pretty suspicious.
He's being kind of sus. Hi, Kurumi.
Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes?
As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
I'd love a massage right now.
But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive?
Right before I was kidnapped by Gonto yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
Ew, that's a big gap.
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonto was the last one to see him alive, around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid,
Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't say this line.
Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method.
So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
What method is she talking about?
He's got a flash step, basically. He showed it off to us when, Gonta spotted us.
It's a Prince of Tennis reference.
He used it to get away, and Gonta steamrolled us.
Furthermore, 30 minutes later, Miu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta.
In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes. Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m.
Alright, thanks, girls.
Well, that has actually been really helpful. Thank you, Kurumi.
You're welcome. If you would like, I can make you some tea later.
Tea would be lovely.
Would you like chamomile? Or lavender?
Vanilla.
Or perhaps mint?
The Ultimate Tennis Pros Lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And
Where are all the balls going?
That's a good question.
Are they getting, like, sucked back up into the machine so they can just be fired again?
I think they're just vanishing when they pass behind certain things. And if the handcuffs
You just
came from
fade
here,
from existence.
that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Ah, nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first.
You think we should finish up, investigate this room and then we finish up for the night?
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Huh. Even though, like, the net is down And, like, I think these things were moved around since last time. This is literally the only thing I can check right now. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. More like the
Yeah,
Ultimate
I'm pretty sure
Prisoners
you're
Lab.
close to the end of the investigation by now.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Yeah, I think they did.
Keep in mind, we still haven't investigated Ryoma's room.
We did.
No, we did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that.
When did we investigate his room?
After the pool.
Oh, I must have zoned out.
There they are.
Did we find
the
anything?
handcuffs. We found nothing, which itself was a clue. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall.
Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Oh, wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember.
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. Huh? What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it.
So...
You're right. What made them?
These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. So perhaps the sink was filled up and whoever killed Ryoma just sort of like dunked him in there.
Possibly.
A lot of my missions in Hitman have gone that way.
Have you ever done the one where you make the guy hit an exploding golf ball?
Yes. I have done basically all the stuff I can in Hitman 1. I need to go through Hitman 2 and 3. I've also played through all of the previous Hitman titles before 2016 Hitman. God, the first two games are brutally hard.
Would you say before or after 2016 was a better Hitman?
I feel that 2016 onwards is probably the best the series has been. Hitman Absolution was probably its lowest point. I would say though that oh god, what was it? Blood Money and Contracts, I think it was called. The one that was essentially a retelling of one, were really solid. They're different in style than the 2016 series, but like they're a great experience. Anyway, this window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There was that one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm going to open it and check.
Just as I suspected.
Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Third floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
Well, keep in mind, we can't go in the pool.
Well, he said no one alive.
But you know...
Why do you say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime.
You know...
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. But, you know, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get in.
I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point.
Wait a sec, what's this?
Huh? Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on that window frame.
You're right.
Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
Got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super, ultra important clue!
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
It's all in a day's work for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars!
I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right!
Alright, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right.
Let's go and take a nap.
Oh god, a nap sounds lovely right now. I am so oddly tired. And
Go
I
to
don't
sleep.
even know why.
Go to sleep.
So we have the rest of the lab.
So, where should we go?
Whoa!
Oof!
As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up!
The hell? Something's caught on my leg!
That's...
Ah, it looks like a cable.
Ah!
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner.
I hate tripping over wires. It's the worst.
The tennis net? I see, so that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail.
And with that, I'm going to head out myself, actually. Need to get ready for bed.
The reason I thought this room
Take
felt
care.
odd... Take care. It's because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable's been removed.
Huh?
So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey!
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is.
No need. It's just about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What?
Ah!
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is.
You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why. It pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah!
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So, what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking.
So detectives got bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife.
What is that analogy?
And with that, our investigation is
Already tired of
over.
investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see.
You shut your mouth.
Fuck you.
It's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event.
I'm gonna steal your sashimi.
Kind of like
I
searching
think-
the internet for that perfect video!
Dibs on the tempura.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird. The class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
I think he's taking jabs at all the people
Shuichi!
who whine about the investigation.
Those people are wrong.
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. You can do it. I believe in you.
Believe in me?
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the culprit.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Zit, that's absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
Kaito, I have a feeling that Miyu could probably hook you up with your first drink. She seems like that kind of person, you know what I mean?
I have a sneaking suspicion that this is a dry this is a dry school.
Oh, that's lame. If you're not gonna get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Heh, that's my sidekick.
He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive
That's
together. Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never.
Wow, we actually timed this almost perfectly.
I mean, we still gotta, like, actually get our asses over to the, Shrine of Judgment.
The trial ground, yes.
I mean, we can probably leave it off here and, pick it up next time.
The autosave
Well, actually,
makes...
we'll have a save point right before the trial starts, too, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the automatic save prompt right before then, I feel, is a much better place to leave it off.
Alright.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right?
You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What? We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you asshole? You want me to, chop your head off, huh?
Wait,
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking JoJo-ass Monokuma statue.
I love it. Aye. The door appeared above us with pomp as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Those sick beats. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. Jesus Christ, Shuichi, have you never ridden an elevator before? My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounding harder and harder, just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only the beginning.
Welcome!
Welcome! You've hopelessly arrived once again! Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument.
Wonderful. What are you saying?
You're so cute. You guys are just so cute that I can't help but working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for a show.
Oh?
For a show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Hey, Dragon Cat, you missed, unfortunately, pretty much the entire stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and...
Those people weren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us, as in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean? Thankfully, you'll have the VOD to watch. In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives.
Then, the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone, alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here. In order to keep my promise to her, I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies.
And with that, we have reached our stopping point.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry you missed the stream, Dragon Cat, but...
Yeah. I missed you.
Yeah. It was lonely without you here, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, we do plan to come back next Sunday at around 5 Eastern, so...
5 Pacific.
Oh, yes, 5 Pacific. Oh my god.
8 Eastern.
Wow.
If you
By the
arrived
way,
at that time, you would be super early.
By the way, did I mention that my day job has time zones as a very significant part of it? So I am very good at them.
Tempted as I am to spend some skills, I think I'll focus on this later. And yes, I'm glad we at least got to say hi. It was good to see you again.
Yes.
I'll see you again next week.
Yes, yes.
Bye, bitches!
Until
See y'all
next
later.
time.